Alright guys, we're back here in more order for the guide series today. Today's episode, we're going to just look back at a few missions that we've had in the past week. Okay, so we got BlueStacks working again, thank God. So, in the last mission that we just ended off, Ashley, was the Gather event. In that Gather event, we were able to gather, we gathered 1,263,952 of food, 1,200,000 or 1,200,000 of wood, 48,000 of stone, no iron. So that is a total gathered of 2,943,953, and that was a total point value of 243,195. So that was out of the 260. So this account was the closest to getting the mission done, actually, this time around. There was only 3 accounts that actually did it, and that was my main series, and then my main account. The other series here on YouTube, I just did a video on. Total value of their points was 192,395 out of 260, and then my main channel got 186,810 out of the whole entire thing. So that is that mission there. Pretty much this account, if I just had one more minute, I could have gotten it done, but I was just so close to getting it done. It was so close. I mean, at the end, I was just gathering some food, but I wasn't, you know. Woo! Change the screen on you. So yeah, at the end you can see that I got 31,940 because I was just trying to get some more resources to bump that count up, but it did not work. And then obviously before that mission, we had the recruit mission, and I think we did a video on the power up mission. So the only 2 missions that you missed so far was the recruit and then the gather. Like I said, now it's the attack monsters, which as you can see here, I've already done some attacking already in this series. I've been doing attacking pretty much since it started. This was the only account that actually started on the 8 o'clock point. I went in and quickly did some attacking, so it's almost halfway at this point. And we're gonna do some more attacking right now. As we can, because they're not back yet. And in the other series I just did, they're pretty far out now. So, what I'm probably do is with all the accounts is I'll just go in very quickly, later on, and just go through every account and just do some attacking. If I can't get it done, I do have another day, and I got 6 hours left for today, but we have that much time going for us, so we should, be able to get this done. They are going 7 minutes out, so for that attack mission. Now, with the recruit mission in particular, I haven't brought those units back. I mean, I have them hidden. They're in here. So pretty much, as you can see in here, we recruited 1,000 in the higher tier and 295 of the lower tier. So that was a total total armistice of 15,780 units. So we got our points that we need for that mission. I can't remember. I think it's like 260,000 points that you need. But we were able to get that mission. Do I still have that up? Oh, I do. So that is a total. Actually, it's wow. That total value of points that we got was 521,400 out of the 521,300 that we needed. So we, like I said, by recruiting the 1,000 of the higher tier and the 295. So what I did was the first, like I had the first group ready to go. So when it was ready for that mission, I had that first ready to go. Then I split up the second one, so I just had to do 2 more of the recruiting session of that mission. And then the lower tier I just did 1 whole group, which was like 17 hours. Did another 17 hours, and then the 945 was like maybe 7 hours. So I was able to do that in the time frame that we had. My goal would be to be able to do all of them at once and not have to speed up. But like I said, that is how many we recruited. So we recruited 1,000 of the higher tier, which is good, and 294 of the lower tier. Now these are tier 7s. Okay? Or no, tier 6s. Wait a minute. This is not right. I didn't do the right point value, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Hmm. Are these tier 7s or tier 6s? I don't know. All I know is we got the mission done. I don't remember, like, if I go in here. Actually, let's go back to the map. I mean, back into where the recruiting is. We can look at that. So this is a tier... There's tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. So they are tier 7s. So this, I have one tier 7. Okay, so these are tier 7s. Okay. I don't know why that was off. Oh, it was just a soldier tier. It wasn't actually the points. It was a soldier I had off by like 1, but it was the same amount of points. So that's why it was off by that much. But it wasn't really off. It was just my spreadsheet. But yeah, so we were able to get our gems for that mission in particular. And like I said, we should, I would have to say we should be able to get it with this account as well for this next mission. So like I said, we did get our first stage already. Oh no, we did, that was from that. So here's our 490 gems that we got from that one. And then obviously the power up, we got 490 gems for that mission. And this mission we should be able to get done as well. It's a pretty similar mission. So after this mission, I'm going to start to try, because I really have nothing else to upgrade in the base pretty much that would give me enough points. You might also notice that oh, it's not working. Okay, well, whatever. Before, I did this and it showed up. Cancel. But now it's not. But that's okay. As long as it's fit on the screen, I am fine. So yeah, if you notice, everything's at 26 except for this barracks here and then these barracks here. So my plan is to upgrade these barracks, you know, because right now we have, like I said, these tiers here. So that's a, so I could look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tier 7. So if I can get them all up to tier 8s, that would be pretty much all the, you know, everything would be up to this tier, which would be great. It's only 3 upgrades of the barracks. I don't remember how many points that is, but it's only 3 times upgrade. And then we'll be able to upgrade the other guy to the tier 26s because we're already at that stage that we can get 26. Because we're at 26 there, just upgrading this. So that's my plan. Upgrade these at least once this week, maybe once next week, and then do it again before the, you know, for the upgrade building part mission. Get those upgraded. Because if I can get those upgraded, then we can get better tier monsters and hopefully not have to attack too much or recruit too much. I haven't gathered anything since then, so you know, I just wanted to come in very quickly and show you what we recruited and information pretty much on what we've done with the mission state so far. Again, this is what we recruited. So if I bring them back, which we're gonna do right now, we're gonna look at how many now units we have. Right now I can do at least 1 attack, and we might be able to do dual attacks now. So we have 342,801 units. So here's all the units combined. I think this includes everyone even at the fort. That we're at the fort that are coming back. So we got 13,000 in the higher tier, 12,000 in the lower tier, which is not bad. Wait, okay, the monsters here, that's why. So we got 13,000, 12,000. 39, 14,000, 7,000 on the next tier, 3,000, you know. So it's just here to show that we are, yes, we could promote them all upwards now, but I'm going to wait until we get to 26, because at that point, then we really should upgrade all those units to the higher tier. Let's see. Evenly attack. Alright, try that. I mean, and look, that's 3 minutes away. So yeah, we'll do this right now. But yeah, I just want to show you off that we did recruit all those units and show you it off. And like I said, the next mission that starts tomorrow night will be the attack mission, which again, we do not do videos right. I'm not doing videos right now because I'm trying to save all the resources I'm getting. So I'll probably put a day shield up. We have some day shields to begin with, and then I'll just have to finish it off with like an 8-hour shield. But if you go into our packs here, our war stuff, you can see that we have 3 more of these shields here. So that's good for this week, next week, and then we'll have to buy more shields for November or December. After December, I might have enough protection that we could do attacking, you know, have people attack us. If it's the Void event, I could just send them out to resource gather and then have someone attack. I actually did that during the last time we had that. I didn't realize that they could attack, and that's what I'm saying. You should never ever gather when this attack mission, because we got attacked, and you don't get the resources when you get attacked. And I thought about pulling them out, and I was like, just let them get attacked. It's not like it's gonna. I'm not gonna lose anything except the resources that I would have gathered. But yeah, so that's with that mission. I think I did everything in this account already. Yeah, so that's good for 17 more hours. We got those going there. We just got that attack there. So yeah, I mean it's a pretty simple mission, like I said. And just attack monsters. That's this mission. So pretty simple mission, and this will end it off. And like I said, right before the attack mission starts, I will shield everyone. I'll shield some here, and then finish it off with here. That should be every unit protected. And I just talked about this in the last episode I just did as well. Tonight I have 2 games, or I have a sectional tonight. I might live stream after the sectional. We'll have to see. Just little information here that if you didn't watch that video, which I talked about a lot earlier in the video, that you can expect probably a live stream tonight of me editing sportings from this past week of sectionals, and hopefully getting the football game from last week up, because it's not up yet. So yeah, I'm gonna let this attack happen here. We can watch him go out, and after this guy is done, I'll probably at that point consider this an episode because I don't have enough stamina to do 2 attacks. 2 more attacks. Your stamina does go up every so often. The nice thing about now we're at 25s is, as long as I have stamina, I should be able to get the mission done pretty quickly. Yeah. So we're going to see in 45 seconds if this is going to work out. If it doesn't, if I split the armies, I should be able to take 2 down. But we don't have the stamina to try to. And I don't want to make this a long video, like I said. I'm trying to keep them pretty short. But like I said, the recruiting, I have it pretty much down to a science now. Per account, pretty much. So all we need is 15,780 new units every time we recruit until we get to the next stage, and hopefully then we can lessen that group that we are getting, of the group that we have to recruit. Hopefully the lower tier, at least the lower tier. So we're gonna be able to take that monster down, and it failed. So maybe when they get back, I can try attacking with, splitting the march up, at least, and trying to attack that. I just killed all those units that were, damaged. So if I go back in here, you can kind of see that, yeah, we're still at 40,000 of those. 7,000 of those, 3,000, a lot of these are 3,000, except for the horses. 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, horses a little bit more, 1,000, a little bit more with the horses. We haven't really lost too many units. So here you can see that we've only lost 26,628 units. We've eliminated 2,000 units. If you go in here, it'll say what you have in your base currently. So right now, currently, with those 2 marches out there, we have 95,000 in the base right now. So what I usually do is, like I said, for recruiting mission, I usually send them all out, so I have at least 1 march I can gather with. Now this time I didn't do any gathering because I was trying to delete mails and all the accounts, and it was just made more sense to not do any, gathering during that time period. But normally I do gather with the group that I have in the base, which is, the 15,780 units, or depending on what level, how many I've recruited at that point. But again, these are all the units we have right now in the base. And if you go here, you can see how many units in total you have, which is 340,837. We have 5 marches right now. I have enabled the 5th march for, I think it was a gather or something like that, and it's just still there. So yeah, in a minute, these will be back, and in that point, I will, probably end the episode off, but I will do those attacks and see if even, well, we can wait. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Speed this guy up and speed this guy up. Okay. So in a little bit, those will both be back. I'm getting mails now on my computer. So we're going to do 2 attacks. We're going to split them up when they both get back and see if we can take down a 25 and split in a split march. If we can't, then I know I have to do 1 march. But now we can have everyone, you know, in 1 march. We don't, because all that recruiting I did now can be inserted too. So like I said, we're going to wait for this march to get back. And then we should be, I would have to say that we can take it down. Because it's not much power if you divide it. So, actually, really quickly, let's go back in the base very quickly here. So how many? So look here. We have 13,950 at the higher tier, 12 million at the lower tier, 40,000 at the next lower tier. Tier 5s we have 7,000. Tier 4s we have about 3,000, a little bit over 2,000 and 3,000, 7,000. We have a little bit over almost 3,000 of the level 3s. Level 2s we have about 1,000. And tier 1s we have about 1,000. So the nice thing about those is they'll be easy to upgrade when we do become upgrading those. It just makes it easier. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hit 50%. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna work. Cause and then if we do another one here with 6,000. Yeah, that definitely should take it down. Both of them. So right now, if I go back to the base here, it'll say we have 940,000 units. That's underneath our cap. So what I do usually is I send 2 marches with most of the higher units to the to those 2 things, like the main alliance leader and then the fort. And then what I do is the other 2 I split up. So that I split this 90,000, 94,000 now. It was before that was a different number. Because I just add 15,000 units into that group. So that's the nice thing is another 15,000 would be just a shy of how many we can have in a recruit as well. So 15,000, so we can go all the way up to 124,000. So we can do 2 more times of recruiting before we really need to worry about how many we can have in a march, which is kind of nice. So yeah, yeah. And like I said, I think by then we should be able to upgrade the castle. Because we already have all, as long as, I mean, if we can just get the resources for the castle, which is not, it's quite a bit. I mean, here it's 13 million, we have 1 million and 6 million there. Wooden food, we need about 50 million. So we have a little bit of that, but it's 71 million total. That's what I'm saying. At this point, I think it'd be better off upgrading these so we can get less recruiting going on, per se, when we have to recruit with the points. That way, then we don't have to recruit too much. And then we can save time on upgrading the castle as well. But like I said, we have this, we can upgrade all these. Okay, so how did that go? So that failed. So that means the other one's going to fail. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Is if I could split them into 2 halves and take out 2 monsters at once. And it doesn't look like you can. So this other one's going to fail too. So if that one failed, that one's going to fail. Whatever. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world. So, like I said, once they get back, I will probably send them back out to the forts here, and not do any more attacking monsters until probably later on tonight when I get back from my game. So yeah, we got 1 minute until that guy gets back, and a minute before this guy gets back. I just want to see if this guy can take down. If he can't, yes, I could use my stamina. I do have not that much, but like I said, if I'm gonna I should just attack if I have stamina, because like I said, I have another whole day, pretty much, and with the, do I have the spreadsheet up? No, I don't. Okay. For attacking, we're almost halfway at this point. So, So that is what's going on with this mission. So then again, I'm just gonna let this 30 seconds go by, and at that point, I'm gonna get ready for my games later on tonight. Get ready for the live stream tonight, possibly doing a live stream like I said before. I'm looking at maybe doing different Minecraft stuff here on the channel, so keep an eye on that. Alright, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 minutes out, and it failed. So, can't split it. You have to do them all at once. That's okay. For 25. I was hoping to get 2 marches going. It looked like it would be able to work, but it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna heal these units up here. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send this group here. It doesn't really matter what group it is. It's just gonna there's gonna be another whole group coming in very soon. I'm just gonna speed them up to keep them back so I can send them over here to be protected. And the remainder of them I'm probably gonna send for stone or iron. So now you'll see. So I have everyone pretty much being protected except for the 84,000. Yeah, 84,839 in here that I'm gonna send for resources. So this will be the group that I send for resources. So I'm gonna go for stone and iron. Probably definitely iron. Yes, I could just go for all iron. Yeah. I mean, I could split it up, but I really need iron. I'm just gonna send the whole march there. And if I had more, I could send them. But that's my whole march right there. So, like I said, that will be taking about 12, 13 hours, depending on how long it's there for. And I think I can still attack monsters, even because it's just one march. So we'll see. But yeah, that takes care of everyone. So, because I need iron, that's why I went for iron. I have 75k right now. So we're gonna see how long that takes. 21 hours. That's basically tomorrow. So yeah, and that'll give me a lot of iron, which I, like I said, definitely need. So yeah, that is going to do it for this War in Order Guide Series video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Information on the missions that we had this past week. And what I'm going to be planning on doing is, like I said, upgrading those barracks to the next tier if I can. Just keep on upgrading those, because if I can go from tier 7 to tier 8, it'll be a lot more points, and then I wouldn't have to do the mission as much. So again, I gotta go from up to 22 to do that, though. So that's like 3 times of upgrading those barracks up. And also getting enough resources to do them. The nice thing is I don't have to track them. But yeah, if you look here, I need that much iron per upgrade. So it looks like everything else I have. So if I'm looking here, I have enough stone. Yeah, I have enough stone. It's just the iron. And I might need a little bit more wood. Yeah, so I might need a little bit more wood to do 2. But I have enough wood. I spent all that time. So it's just the iron. And that's what I'm saying. If I can just go for iron, then tomorrow, with that much iron I'm going to get, I could probably do a whole bunch of, because that's going to be 150,000. So if you take that and you put it into that one building, that's pretty much the one building I need to upgrade, and I can reinforce it if I need to, but I think I'm gonna try not to do that because, I'm trying to, the resources I do track, so we'll see. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's War in Order Guide Series video, and we'll see you in another video probably very soon. Like I said, we might be doing a live stream later on tonight. So until got the gift of winter, this mission going on. There's always a mission going on, it seems, but no mission like the one that you can get 2 hours upgrades in. Face Invasion. Hopefully that comes soon. I don't know. Haven't had that for a few months now. But until then, I'm going to say bye bye for Now, what?